Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyambura and I make content on garden, home and lifestyle. However, today I'm joined by a financial expert who is going to tell us why you need a financial coach, what is financial coaching, and why you should get yourself one as soon as possible. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Nyambura. My name is Afro. I'm from Kigali. I'm a finance coach, but I focus on faith and finance.
Wow. When you say faith and finance, what does that mean?
So, because I believe that the majority of people that live in this world, they believe in something. And money, it's always connected to your beliefs. So, sometimes your values.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is financial coaching?
So, financial coaching, it's normally focus on helping people to manage their money. So, but I don't focus only on money. I focus on means. Because not money is always needed in life, but these days people focus on money because that's what is most needed. But we have other means that people misuse. So, and this misusing of those kind of means, it's cost them money.
Wow. So why should someone get a financial coach? If I have my money, I have a budget maybe, or I don't have a budget, what difference does financial coaching make in my life?
So it's having a finance coach, it helps you a lot because, for example, if it is a course itself, right? And most people need coach. If you want a fitness, like you look good, you go to a fitness coach and you pay money.
Yes.
But you can't just get a finance coach to help you with your money. And sometimes the money you're paying to the fitness coach is some money that can help you in something else. Or you can even work to reduce to stay sharp, right? So when you don't have a finance coach or you don't have any knowledge about money, so sometimes you misuse your money.
So like me now, I'm a gardener, I grow food and I focus on growing food. So how should I look at my money? How should I view my money? Can money make a difference in my life? Or can I change my money habits and get better?
Oh, you can. So this is how I come. Always when I meet people who need my services. So why do you need money first?
To live a good life.
Okay. So yeah, everyone needs money to live a good life, as you mentioned. But sometimes you don't even know what that good life is. So, because you need to picture it, you need to write it down and say, okay, this is a kind of good life I need. So sometimes that good life doesn't even need money.
Wow.
It needs some other means. Maybe walking 1 hour per day. You don't need to go maybe to a fitness club.
Okay.
Or drinking water. Rather than having your money and buy some medicines because you couldn't work. So that's another mean. But sometimes where you don't know what you need with life, then you need a lot of money and sometimes you just misuse it.
You just use money to solve all your problems.
Yeah, because if you don't have that plan, what you need in life, then you need money to tell you what to do with this life.
Okay. So there you have it, guys. If you don't have a financial coach, you could have money that doesn't solve your problems. And those problems can be solved without money. So let's keep listening to the financial coach. And actually, it's getting more interesting that now sometimes you probably don't need money to solve your problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I get a financial coach for my money, maybe I have a little money, that helps me reach my needs or solve my problems. So what more can I gain if I go to financial coaching other than just solving my problems or maybe budgeting my money? Is there more value to financial coaching?
Yeah, financial coach have a lot of value. One, given that you don't even only learn about money. You learn about how to plan, about focusing on your goals, what you need with this life. That's what we start with. So some people focus on money, but as people focus on faith and finance, you need first to know what you need with this life, right? And then there are two sides. Normally this life, it has a lot of philosophy. Life, it can be viewed in different angles by different people. But how I view it in life, you have two things that are close cutting: needs and means. Okay. So we need to eat so that you can live. Some people call it a good life, because when you eat, then you're living a good life. Some people need to have good clothes on them. Some other need education. So all these are needs. So some will be, some of the needs need money, okay, means, because money it's one item of means. Okay. But nowadays, only people focus on money. So, you know, we're not that old, right? But we grown up, for me, I grown up with an old woman, my grandma. She used it to work rather than taking a bus. So waking up early, going maybe to the market. It will take maybe 30 minutes to go to the market. But nowadays, okay, you sleep, you wake up late, and you take a bus. And you pay the money. So it costs you money. So that's why people will be like, I need money. But there's something that you can do with life on your own without money. But counting the other needs and means, right? And the means, yeah.
So there are problems we can actually solve without money if we look at the means differently. And that's what a financial coach helps you. Now, when we were beginning, you mentioned something about faith. What's the relationship of faith and money? Or belief and money?
That's a good question. So faith, it always comes with values. It always comes with attitude. It always comes with all these simple things that we learn either when we're young or at church or what. So, for example, let me give you, if you're someone who love to show off, so you'll be always buying all these new shoes, new clothes, and what? Because you want people to see. So your beliefs, that's a belief. It's something. It's a value. It costs you money.
So you put value in how people look at you.
Yes.
So you end up spending money.
Yeah. Or you're living in a beautiful house that you can't afford. Just because you're like, okay, if people sees me in this house, okay, they will be seeing me as a cheap person. So you see, it's connected with money. Like the way you want people to see you, of course, you're going to use money
to let them see that.
To relate with that. So that's why sometimes you'll be like people who lives in or beyond their means. Because you just, okay, you are buying a car that you can't afford, because you'll be like, okay, if people see me just walking, they think I'm poor. So these things of saying, okay, I need people to be seeing me this way or to be seen this way, so it costs you money. That's why once you don't change your beliefs, then it costs you money somehow.
So what you're saying is that belief and values, belief is the main thing where values lie, and that's a fundamental foundation to how we look at our money and how we spend our money. That's new to me. So I hope you're also learning something new, and we are learning a lot on money. And I'm going to ask another question. If you have other questions, you can ask them in the comments, and then we ship them straight to Rwanda, because after this video, you may not be with us in Kenya, but you take this opportunity and ask your questions. We will ask him, and I'm sure he's going to respond. So Afro, you said that we've already talked about faith and money, and at some point you also said that relationships are also affect how we look at our finances.
Yeah.
So how do relationships affect, or does money affect relationships, or is it relationships that affect money?
So as I mentioned before, relationship, it's mostly how we believe, right? So it's always connected of who we are. So in the end, all the relationship, I'm not talking about marriage or dating or any like couples or what, but any relationship that
Even
you
friendship,
have, even
even
friendship,
family.
if friendship, even the people you hang out with,
colleagues.
even colleagues, all these people, they come in our life depending on how we think or who we are. Because we attract them.
Oh, we are the ones who determine who comes to our lives.
Yeah. So you said you are a gardener. Yes. So normally when you're growing some crops, there are some soil that they work with. Yes. You can't just plant them
You can't just bring them from nowhere.
Nowhere.
They require certain conditions.
Yeah. So we people also like plants. We can't grow everywhere.
Okay.
We grow in environment that are friendly to us, yes, that can cope with us. So that's why sometimes, depending on who we are, we attract people who will help us to grow. So for example, if I like gossiping, of course I'll grow in an environment where people gossip. Because, yeah, that's how I feel happy with gossiping. So those people who come and sit and they listen to my gossips, those are the people I want to be with. So if you are, for example, if you are Muslim, so at least you go to a community where people talks about kind of your beliefs. So everything then is connected with beliefs. If you are stylist, so you want to sit with people who talks about clothes and what, because that's what in your interest. And okay, of course, in the end, when you're we're dating people or getting married, in the end, we find that we attract people
according to the way we are.
According to the way we are. So, and sometimes, sometimes it brings issues because, like the people you attract doesn't mean you can survive with them, either with your finances. Because if you want someone who like maybe shopping, right? Or someone who just love to live this fancy life. So when you're dating, it's good. Because you're buying new shoes, you're driving in a good car. But when you have the first kid and you don't have milk at home,
buying diapers.
So you feel it when someone decides to buy maybe a brand new shirt rather than coming with diapers.
Yeah.
So you see, that's how money always relate with our life.
With our lives. Yeah. True. That's really deep. Like all the choices we make affect our money to some extent.
Yeah.
Even if sometimes we don't like see it. So in the end, I'm friends with this person and they like to hang out in a high-end restaurant.
Yep.
And I end up spending money without actually knowing. Okay, for me that time I'll be thinking I'm feeding the friendship, but somehow I'm destroying my finances. Yeah, guys, that's why you need a financial coach to help you make good choices, whether of your relationships, whether of your beliefs. You need to get grounded so that you don't have a bad relationship with money. So I want him finally to tell us what is a good relationship with money and what is a bad relationship with money. Now we know the foundations, we know the fundamentals to look out for. Our beliefs, our relationships, and our faith affect our money. So finally, what is a good money relationship?
So a good money relationship, I'll go back to the first question that I asked. What do you need money first? So once you have that list of why you need money, then you're having a good relationship with your money. Because money is a mean, it's not a need.
Okay.
So in these days, people think money is a need.
Money is what we need. We really don't need money.
We don't need money.
Wow.
Money is not a need. Money it's a
means.
It's a mean to solve
the need.
So now when you ask someone who will be like, okay, I need money. So you see, I'm broke because I don't have money. You know, I'm going to work because I need money. So that's why when you're just going to work to find money without knowing what the money is going to be doing, then you end up broke.
So that's a bad relationship.
That's a bad relationship with money. So you need first to know, okay, what are my needs? So you define them by what you want in life, by your goals, and then at least in a morning when you wake up, you are like, okay, I'm putting on my clothes, I'm going to work
to solve this problem.
Wow,
That's so, really deep.
And that it's even closer to impossible to misuse that money that you
already have a need for.
Because you have a need for. That's why life in these days is complicated. Before it wasn't, because people will go to work for something.
Yes.
But now we're going to work for money. Once you get money, without knowing what it's going to do, then the money will be like, okay, would you use me in this?
Yeah.
Maybe buy a bottle of whiskey.
You say yes.
You say yes. You just walking, you pass on a brand new shoes, you buy it because money is dictating. Yes. Just use me in this and that. It's giving you reason to use it because you don't have a reason. You in the beginning, you didn't have a reason to.
Wow. Yeah. That is really deep. I have learned so much. So you need to know the needs, you put them down, and then you use money as the means. Money is not the need. Yeah. Money is not the reason why you wake up and go to work. The need is the reason why you wake up and go to work. I hope even if you don't take anything home, you take that one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Always remember, if you have a vision, add some passion. I'll see you in the next one.